Whitecoast City Railway 1.0 has released today. We'll be taking a look at what are the features of the update and what has significantly changed. British Railway had a mixed start in this first month with their game being botted and some previews of the next update. We'll talk more about it here today. Is SCR dying? Some people have claimed that SCR is affected by BR's release. However, we'll look further by going to the analytics. And finally, we'll say farewell to SCN very soon as Roblox Transport News will replace the 2-year-old series. Good evening and welcome to the first ever broadcast of Roblox Transport News. My name is Pinktastic and I'm going to be delivering the news here today. Our top story is the long-awaited update of version 1.0 on Whitecoast City Railway, with development dating back to February last year. And it's just not some big update, it's more than that. And today is where it will get released. There's so many new features, I don't even know where to begin with this, so I guess it's best to group them all. So firstly, let's look at the trains. Now, a lot of trains have been added, such as the Class 170, Class 171, Class 550, new sprinters, a Class 121, a bloody pacer, and a cleaning track train thing. Now, scenery. I can't tell you the location, but look at these images on screen. I mean, I can't comprehend this. This is literally a whole new world. Next to stations. Well, a lot of stations have been upgraded. Actually, every single one of them is upgraded. And also, there won't be Chichester Terminal anymore. Instead, it will be Chichester City. They've also added other things, such as new signals, a track blow-up, a ticket system including functional ticket barriers, a new map, new UI, trains get an opportunity to switch routes after end of route, new destination displays, dispatches, a new role, and that's not all I've mentioned, which is shown on screen. This is probably one of the most radical updates I've seen on a Roblox transport game. I can't wait to play this update. Very well done to the WCR team. Now moving on to British Railway. British Railway was released on the 1st of January this year and became a huge hit in the Roblox Railway community almost instantly. A lot of YouTubers who usually play SCR content like me have started playing it, and so have you. So many people have played it that it has hit 100,000 visits in its first 5 days, and sneak peeks already came around, with one having an unfamiliar station, another one related to Longbow, and a big long train, which is the Class 90. It was a great start until the 10th of January when the botting situation came around anonymously, affecting the player count and their like to dislike ratio. According to developer Mezzi, they at first had no information on who or why this event had occurred. They have contacted developer relations but came back with no response, and so they had no control but to let it do its own thing. It got so bad that 22 hours in, British Railway hit to 1 million visits, which was unfulfilling. However, after 2 days, their situation was mostly resolved, with the playing count going back to normal. The dev team was happy that it was resolved, but the long-term effect was the like to dislike ratio, since it went all the way down to 81% and kept it this way. Even worse, it got decreased to 79% as of now. Overall, it wasn't that bad of a start, but it could have been much better. Now moving on to a quite controversial topic. Is SCR dying? This question has put a lot of people's heads thinking, especially when British Railway was released. The answer for many people is yes. It hasn't reached its average peak and it's slowly dying due to inactivity. However, when we move to the analytics, it isn't that bad. In fact, it has the usual stats. On weekdays, their peaks are around 700 to 800, and on weekends, it gets up to 1,100 concurrent players. This shows their current player count from the last 2 weeks, so unfortunately we couldn't get to the point where British Railway was released, but all I could say is SCR is not dying, but it hasn't reached its great peak as it used to before. I wouldn't be surprised that their playing count will skyrocket as soon as they release a major update to the game. Therefore, it's too harsh to say that SCR is dying from the lack of updates and some competitors. Last main thing to mention, sadly SCN will be replaced by this new series. I know it seems sad to most people, but SCR has not made much news and other games seem to be getting other people's attention. So here on the Pinktastic channel, I think it's important to cover the Roblox Railway news as a whole. News relating to SCR will be moved here and of course will be shown as a highlight in this series. So if I have to sum it up, don't cry because it ended, smile because it happened. Thank you for watching this live broadcast and I'll see you soon.